All right, buckle up, lads and lasses, because we're about to dive headfirst into the magical, medieval, and might I say, hilarious city of Bruges. You know, that little gem tucked away in Belgium that most people couldn't find on a map if their lives depended on it. Well, consider this your trusty guide to the most side-splittingly funny, unexpectedly awesome spots in town. We're talking cobblestone streets straight out of a fairy tale, canals that'll make you want to burst into a spontaneous rendition of Row, Row, Row Your Boat, and enough waffles and chocolate to satisfy even the sweetest tooth. But most importantly, we're here for the laughs, people. Get ready to discover the places in Bruges that'll have you saying, wait, they have that here? And can I take a selfie with it? Oh, you better believe you can. Let's go. First up, we're scaling the dizzying heights of the Belfry of Bruges. Now, I know what you're thinking, mate. A bell tower? Really? Trust me on this one. This ain't just any bell tower. This bad boy dates back to the 13th century. That's older than your nan's fruitcake recipe and twice as impressive. Just imagine all the drama this tower has seen. Wars, plagues, fashion faux pas. You name it, the Belfry's been there, silently judging from above. But here's the kicker, 366 steps. Yes, you heard that right. 366 steps to the top, which might as well be 366 miles after a few Belgian beers. But hey, at least you can burn off those waffles, right? And the view? Oh, the view. From up here, Bruges looks like a toy town, complete with miniature houses and everything. It's enough to make you want to grab a giant net and scoop up the whole city. Next, we're off to the heart of Bruges, the bustling Markt Square. Now, this place is a sight to behold. Picture this, medieval guild halls, colourful flags flapping in the breeze, and more tourists than pigeons in Trafalgar Square. But the real stars of the show, the horse-drawn carriages, of course. These horses, my friends, are living the dream. They get to spend their days strolling through a UNESCO World Heritage Site, pulling tourists who are probably lost anyway. And let's be honest, those horses have seen it all. They've witnessed marriage proposals, family meltdowns, and maybe even a few spilled beers or two. They're practically therapists on hooves. Just try not to make eye contact with them, all right? They've heard all your jokes already. All right, let's be honest. You can't come to Belgium and not indulge in a little liquid gold, can you? And that's where the Bruges beer experience comes in. This place is a beer lover's paradise. We're talking more varieties of beer than you can shake a stick at. Fruity beers, dark beers, beers that taste like breakfast. They've got it all. It's enough to make your head spin faster than a Belgian waffle iron. And the best part? You get to sample them all. Well, maybe not all of them, or you'll be singing karaoke in Flemish before you know it. But trust me, after a few sips, you'll be feeling like a true Belgian beer connoisseur. Just remember to pace yourself, all right? We've got more hilarious spots to discover, and I need you to be able to walk in a straight line. Now, for a bit of a religious experience, we're heading to the Basilica of the Holy Blood. Don't worry, it's not as scary as it sounds, unless you're a vampire, of course. This basilica is home to a very special relic, a vial said to contain a drop of the blood of Jesus Christ. Now, I'm not saying it's true, and I'm definitely not saying it's not true, but either way, it's a pretty impressive story, right? And the basilica itself is stunning. It's got stained glass windows, intricate carvings, and enough gold to make King Midas jealous. Just try not to get too distracted by the bling, all right? We're here for the history and the jokes. Last but not least, we're taking a romantic stroll to Minnewater Lake, also known as the Lake of Love. Now, I'm not usually one for mushy stuff, but even I have to admit, this place is pretty darn charming. Picture this, a serene lake, weeping willow trees and graceful swans gliding across the water. It's like something out of a fairy tale or a cheesy rom-com. Speaking of cheese, don't forget to grab some Gouda while you're here. Belgium, baby. But Minnewater Lake isn't just for lovers. It's also a great place to relax, feed the swans, watch out for those beaks, and maybe even steal a kiss under the willow trees. Just kidding. So there you have it, folks. The top 5 hilarious spots in Bruges that'll have you laughing all the way to the waffle shop. And trust me, there are plenty of those. If you enjoyed this whirlwind tour of Bruges' hidden comedic gems, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more hilarious travel adventures, and leave a comment below telling me about your favorite spot in Bruges. And hey, if you happen to bump into any of those horse-drawn carriage therapists, tell them Matt says hello. They'll know what you mean. Just don't mention the waffles.